The imperative for everyone, 3 points on opening day.
Well, Peter, I can tell you that both managers will have stressed the need for a very strong start here. Both have also indicated a front foot approach. If that is the case, then I don't think we're going to be complaining at the end. I certainly hope we'll be eulogising. There's an awful lot resting on this, and we'll probably end up reflecting on that.
Underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes, and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that, and he's a formidable presence at the back.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Kubasi. Rafinha. Llorente, gently done. Rafinha. Balde. Rafinha. Balde. De Jong. Fermin. De Jong. Balde. De Jong. Koundé. De Jong. Griezmann. Jimenez. Baina. Koke aim forwards. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Yamal. Oh, smashing header! That's going to go a long way. Balde puts a cross in. Now it's Alvarez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Koundé. Fermin. Yamal. Eric Garcia. Pedri. And it's played forward. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And they've got rid. That's really well cleared. Yamal. And it's Lopez. Oh, that's nice. De Jong. Balde. De Jong. Rafinha. De Jong. Yamal! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Lamine Yamal might be slightly consoled by at least hitting the target.
Eric Garcia. De Jong. De Jong forwards and with intent. Pedri. De Jong. Pedri. Balde drives it in. Cleared away. Decent progress down the left. Jimenez. Llorente. Llorente. That's a sharp pass. Koke. Alvarez. Goes for the shot!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Kubasi. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, I'm seeing a very cautious approach to defending. Not a lot in the way of high pressing, which is probably seen as a bit too risky just now.
Balde gets over and intercepts. Kubasi. Balde. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Longley. Baina. Moved on forwards. Pau Kubasi cuts out the pass. Rafinha. De Jong. And it's Lopez. Fermin. Pedri. De Jong. That's an excellent interception. Llorente. Koke. Baina. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Pedri. Koundé, gently done. De Jong. Pedri. De Jong. Koundé. Fermin. Alvarez. Quarter of an hour played. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Well timed, excellent interception. Yamal. And it's Griezmann. And here's Griezmann. Now it's Alvarez. Alvarez!
Alvarez usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Balde. Rafinha, and he goes cross-field. Llorente. Llorente, forwards and with intent. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Koundé. And it's played forward. Koke. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. De Jong. De Jong played out to the left flank and claimed it back swiftly. Oh, they could be caught out here. Pedri. Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And back to the keeper they go. Kubasi. That's really well manoeuvred. Rafinha. Lookman wins the duel this time. Longley shifted upfield. Lookman. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. It's run loose here. Llorente. Lookman aim forwards. And it's Llorente. Alvarez. That's very neat. Llorente. Brilliantly cut out. Pedri. Great defending, strong and determined. Koke. Lookman. Lookman. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, good spread. Back into the middle. Baina. Koke. Koke chips it through. Oh, what a climb! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Moved on forwards. Rafinha does really well to win the ball there. It's a throw-in. Pedri in acres of space out wide. Alvarez. Llorente, driven forward, deftly away. And that's been won straight back.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Koke. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Baina played into space. And that pass just didn't quite work. De Jong. Eric Garcia, gently done. De Jong. Kubasi. Yamal. Koke producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's played forward. Oh, well measured. Alvarez! And he's there to get it away. Balde. Rafinha. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Yamal. Now who's going to be first to this? And here's Pedri. And he's heaved it away. Rafinha. Balde. Fermin. De Jong. Koundé. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Balde spread out to the left. Played into the middle. Lookman. Llorente. Llorente forwards and with intent. Lookman, that's a delicate pass. Corner then. They've played it short. And here's Griezmann. Griezmann. Tries a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Balde. De Jong. And that's really well manoeuvred. Llorente tries to clear. Pedri crosses. Tries to get it clear. And it's Balde. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Climbs up big! That has been knocked clear. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Baina. 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 Koke. And it's Baina. And here's Griezmann. Koke. Lookman. Lookman proves just a little bit too strong. He is just caressing the ball. This looks promising. Oh, he's decent chance! Rafinha. Rafinha shifted upfield. Oh, super find. Danger averted for now. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Eric Garcia with the clearance. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And he's managed to gift it back. Koundé. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. A heavy challenge. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
And it's Balde. And here's Rafinha. De Jong. Yamal! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Biner. Has a look and plays it forward. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Koundé. Koundé played over towards the opposite flank. Rafinha. Balde. That's a good run down the left. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And here's Pedri. And here's Lewandowski. And he shoots! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Koke. Aim forwards. Now that's well seen too. Pedri. Fermin. Koundé chooses to go cross-field. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Lewandowski. He's he's having a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Fermin clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's out for a goal kick. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Lookman carries the ball down the right. Lewandowski. Pedri. Played into space out wide. Llorente makes the interception. Jimenez. Koke. Koke gently done. Pedri. Yamal. Yamal. Proves too strong. Now it's Alvarez. Rafinha. And it's Pedri. Pedri. De Jong. Balde. And here's Rafinha. Oh, such a clever touch. Cross goes in there. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Llorente done delicately. There's the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's a clearance, but not much of one. And the shot!
Alvarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Balde. Rafinha. Pedri. Balde. Moved on forwards. No, he's overshot the green. Llorente. Baina. And here's Griezmann. Picks it up out wide. Very nicely done. And it's Koke. Koke. And here's Griezmann. And we hit half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes? Whistle goes, and we start the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Yamal. Lewandowski. Ball is over the line. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And here's Lewandowski. Pedri! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Punched away. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Yamal. Pedri. Fermin. Oh, it's come loose.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Koke. Baina. Now it's Griezmann. Griezmann, and it's lofted through here. And here's Alvarez. Hit into the middle. Well, he's clearly asking too much with that. Pau Kubasi forwards and with intent. Fermin. And here's Lewandowski. Takes a shot. Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And here's Griezmann. Now it's Baina. Now here's the delivery. He's had a shot! Rafinha. Balde. Rafinha. Balde. Eric Garcia. Kubasi. Fermin. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Rafinha. And it's Balde. Lovely feet. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Kubasi. De Jong. Fermin. Koundé. Yamal. Nice control. Koundé. And here's Yamal. Yamal's cross. The shot! And it's a goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. De Jong. Eric Garcia. Pedri. Kubasi. Looks to the other side. Now it's Rafinha. Out for a throw. And it's Balde. Oh, what a pass! Real chance! That's a half-decent try.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Pedri with the short one. Time to deliver. Balde. Pedri. Muscular approach does pay off here. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Rafinha! Up he goes! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Longley.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Jimenez. Barcelona are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half, and the score is 1-0. And it's played forward. It's just beyond his reach. Kubasi. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Longley. Baina. Oh, can he get onto this? Koke. Llorente, forwards and with intent. Eric Garcia gets it away. And it's Llorente. 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 Moved on forwards. Koundé. Yamal. De Jong. And that's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. Longley. Llorente. Alvarez. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's well positioned. Alvarez! Cleared without complication. get a throw in. Koundé. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Now it's Alvarez. The message is clear, none shall pass. De Jong. Over to the left. Rafinha looking to run onto it. Tries to get it clear. And here's Lopez. Oh, nicely intercepted. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Baina. And here's Alvarez. Baina. And he has been fouled there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. He's having a go. Oh, super goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Oh, that is a bit special. That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Koundé. And it's Lopez. Baina. Jimenez shifted upfield. That has been cut short. Jimenez. Longley. Aim forwards. Well read, nice interception. Kubasi. Fermin, Kubasi, Yamal, Fermin, Koke. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. That's been drilled forward. And that is as far as they're going to go. Pau Kubasi, gently done. Calmly anticipates. Koke. And it's made its way to him. Alvarez knocks it out wide. Koundé. Balde. De Jong. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Pau Kubasi cuts it out. De Jong. Okay, is the guilty party there. And that's going to be a booking. Takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Griezmann. Biner forwards and with intent. Lookman. Koke. Biner. Lookman. Biner. That is lovely. The ball goes in.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski played out to the left flank. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Koke. That's a lovely, neat pass. Pedri. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Koundé. Kubasi. Balde. Succumbs to the pressure. Balde has got himself a free kick.
Pedri really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Pedri. And it's Lopez. Now it's Lewandowski. Yamal! Just off target.
Lamine Yamal has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Jimenez. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Alvarez chasing after it. Pedri. Balde. Rafinha. De Jong, spread out to the left. Rafinha puts a cross in. Koke. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Kubasi. Vermin. Kubasi. That's really well manoeuvred. Rafinha. Balde, and that's aimed into the middle. Played back in. Played out wide. Yamal! He should have put that one away.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Griezmann. Baina shifted upfield. Eric Garcia attempts a clearance.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Lewandowski. And it's Balde. Pedri. And here's Rafinha. De Jong. Fermin does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Koundé. And here's Yamal.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Moved on forwards. And the finish! A real chance and a real let-off.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
So here comes the substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Pedri. That'll be a throw-in. That's good play. Llorente. Baina. And he thumps it clear. Jimenez have it back and can go again. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Koke. De Jong with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Kubasi getting this one clear. Koke. Out to the right.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Lewandowski. De Jong. Lobbed in behind. Oh, great chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Lewandowski really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Barcelona making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think.
Can he finish? And somehow he managed to miss it. He can get that clear. That'll be a throw. Koundé. Can he deliver?
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Llorente, and it's played forward.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. That's the throw. Koundé.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That's a throw. And it's Griezmann. Oh, nice touch. Here's the chance to cross. Oh, sweet feet. Bina. It really is now or never. They need it. Alvarez! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Alvarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Llorente concedes a free kick for that. Eric Garcia. Pedri. Eric Garcia. Kubasi. Balde. Rashford.
Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Alvarez. Koke. Aim forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Koundé. And it's Lopez. And here's Lewandowski. And back to the goalkeeper.
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Koundé. Pedri. Now it's Rashford. Now then, the ball's come loose.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode. Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
De Jong. Vermeer. Koundé. De Jong. De Jong forwards and with intent. Griezmann. Koke. Griezmann. Tries a deft little ball. Can he get onto this? And he's managed to get free. It's a mighty effort! It's in! They have stolen level at the last!
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So all square with almost no time remaining. 4 added minutes on the board. And it's Rashford. Chance here to counter. Nice physical challenge. Fermin. Pedri. Lopez. Fermin! Has another go! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! Rashford, he'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Lewandowski. Rashford. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Koundé. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think this is going to add an entirely different dimension to their attack now. They've got the physical presence, they've got a real aerial threat, and it looks more promising from here.
He has found the way through. Does really well there, strong defending. Longley. Baina. And it's played forward. Played into space. Rashford cuts out the pass. Koke. And it's Griezmann. Oh, smashing header! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Barcelona achieve exactly what they wanted on opening day. 3 precious points on a traditionally testing occasion, and things are looking pretty good. Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, ideally, any new campaign needs a start that puts 3 points on